Hello and welcome to Inside Beds. We're here at the Postgrad Center. Let's have a look at what we have for you today. We head over and talk with Tara Alaid, current president of the Student Union, to talk about the upcoming elections at the university. Then we have another presenter versus presenter where Ryan is storming in the lead. And finally, we go behind the scenes of our very own Chatterbox to see what it takes to pull a show together. The Student Union elections are just around the corner here at the university, and the candidates in Bedford and Luton are working endlessly for your vote on March 20th. We spoke to Tara about the importance of these elections and what they mean for current and future students.
Okay, so as some of you may or may not be aware, we did a democracy review and so we've changed around some of the positions. So we've still got 5 positions up. President, we've got Vice President Education, we've got Vice President Sport, Vice President Equality, and Vice President Opportunities. This particular week is the sort of, you could say, official final day of just campaigning before voting. So interact with the candidates, ask them questions. Online, there is access to all of their manifestos, so all of their pledges, all the things that they're planning on doing for students. That's on the www.bedsu.co.uk website under the elections. So you can find out a bit more about each candidate and what they're planning on doing for the next academic year. So in the past, basically, if there are any appeals or complaints, they used to go directly to the deputy returning officer, or the returning officer who basically says, okay, I think this breaks election rules, or this doesn't, etc., etc. What we've done this year is introduce the election committee, which means myself and other students who are not affiliated to any candidate will come together and basically look at maybe an appeal or a complaint and say, actually, we don't think this is worth, disqualification. We actually think that this might be us saying to people that you've got a 24-hour campaigning ban or something. So we basically come together, think about the correct strategies, and let's say, if anything, sanctions that need to be put in place if people have, let's say, breached the rules. But also, more importantly, ensuring that people understand the reason why they are voting, but also encouraging them to vote as well. Because quite frankly, there are too many students here who just don't get involved in voting and they don't see the reasoning behind it. So encouraging people to vote is one of the reasons why I have to be involved in elections from this side. What a question. Okay, so obviously being around as an officer for 2 years, I've been able to see it from the perspective of a vice president and also from a president. It's been quite tough sometimes, it's been quite emotional sometimes, it's been quite tiring, but it's also been really, really rewarding seeing students that are happy to see you in the corridor, they say hi to you, and you make friends for life as well. So I think there have been a lot of achievements in terms of the wins that we've achieved for students. So take, for example, us saying that we wanted to, or students basically coming and saying that they want a specific role for something like VP Sport. That was something that we said, right, we need to make sure this happens before I leave. And obviously ways to basically reward people for being loyal to the student union. So there's been a lot of achievements and wins that even some people don't really know about, but has been part of the wider plan that is the SU. Okay, so take, for example, one day everyone says, or everyone's asked that you have to vote to stay alive. People don't really understand the power that they have in their hands. A lot of people are unhappy with the way things go. Even with me as a leader, there are certain things that maybe I might have put in place that people are not happy about. But you have the power to change that. With you, with your voice, with your ability to actually influence change, you can change the way something works, the way something runs, and also you can be part of a wider win. If you trust somebody with your vote, i.e., let's just say if you're asked to vote to stay alive, everybody's going to want to vote to stay alive. That is, of course, if they want to stay alive. Those who might not will either use the excuse of, oh, I didn't have enough time, or, oh, I couldn't be bothered. If you have to do something that is going to be part of a wider structure and a wider change, you need to be a part of the system. Please use your power, use your voice, because we really do appreciate student voice and student mobility. But you guys are the catalysts of change, especially at this university, where sometimes things are a bit rubbish. So make sure you go out and vote.
Remember, the voting for the elections opens on March 20th at 9 a.m. and closes on March 24th at 3 p.m. Once again, the website to go to and vote is bedssu.co.uk. Now, let's see how Siobhan and Ryan got on in this week's Presenter versus Presenter.
About to beat Ryan on the bottle flip because I'm a pro at this. So,
Let's
Ryan,
see what you got.
Well, you'll see, because I'll win.
I mean,
It
so
wasn't
far,
a
so good.
strong start, you know.
Flip one, let's do it.
Right, like,
I mean, it's
Nope.
getting better. It's still not a winner. Oh, damn it.
it's not getting any better, Ryan. That is false hope.
I'm trying to give you false hope.
Well, like everyone gave you false hope when they voted for you in the election.
Right. And that's it. That's foot
I
5.
won! I won! I'd just like to thank my mum and my dad.
Oh my God. Isn't this one of your strengths? Come on.
Yeah.
Should we go again?
I quit.
I'm sorry, Siobhan, you're really not having the best luck with Ryan, are you? It's no secret that making a TV show is hard work, and the same can be said about our shows here in Beds TV. Students both in front and behind the camera work tirelessly to create the content that we all watch. However, we never get to see all the hard work and hours put in by the students here. So we head for a look behind the scenes at just how one of our shows, Chatterbox, is made.
So for the pre-production, we'll give Adam and I, who's the second producer, we'll give our critics a show or a film to watch, so they are aware of what the show or the film is about. So that's a lot of research involved for us and the presenters. Also, we have to stay on board. What's new? What's recent? What's been in the news? So me and Adam or some of our team will do some bit of research, like what's coming out, or what will be coming out, or let's say Logan come out recently, the new film, and that was a massive hit. After the filming's done, we go to post-production to put the clips in of what we're talking about, but there are loads of barriers. So copyright is one of them. So if anything reflects badly upon the university, because it's the university TV channel, if it reflects badly on that, then we can't post anything up on there. Like, such things like certain comments by the presenter might have made. We've had that before, actually. But when you're making TV show, during you might not notice as much because you're overlooking the whole show. But when you sit down in edit suite and you're looking at what exactly they said, then you're like, oh, maybe we should not put that on there. Or as I talked about, copyright is a big issue because that's why we based a critical show. So we were allowed to put these sort of videos, clips, maybe trailers of what we're talking about in. But yeah, it can be a bit of a hassle. The one thing that definitely stands out in Chatterbox is our crew. We're like a little family. So we've got our own little lighting team, we've got our sound team, we've got a director, we've got an assistant producer who we'd hope is going to take over Beds TV as a whole. But yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it, and we're all hard working. Everyone can multitask. So if our lighting man is not here, one of our crew is able to do lighting. If one of our cameraman's not here, someone who's already done the racks, they can jump on and then to be a cameraman. But yeah, the crew is definitely the one thing that stands out, and then we're like a little family. Crew chat box.
Looks like great fun to me. That's all we have for you today. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.